I know that you have been learning articles since at your primary school, high school, even at college, still now. On my last class, I taught you on articles A and the, and today I shall teach you on definite article the. What is definite article? It is definite article which points out any thing or person definitely. You can ask the question on different points or different using activities of articles in a sentence. Now I shall teach you thoroughly one by one on the basis of sentences the functions of article the. You know that article has its different ways in respect of using, such as article the has its many functions, and I shall find out separately the function of articles. What kind of information gives article the? Gives information on different ways, on different manners, and on different activities, on modes of a verb in a sentence. Such as article has its asking power and informative power. Such as number 1, let us go to the club. Let us go to the club. Here we can find out defining power. Article has its defining power. ব্যাখ্যা প্রদানকারী হিসাবে কাজ করে। So article the is used here before club, particular place, particular name. So let us go to the club. Let us go to the club. Here the is appropriate in this sense because article gives us any information definitely. That is why the article has its defining power. Next, the rose is the queen of all flowers. The rose is the queen of all flowers. গোলাপকে কি বলা হয়? ফুলের রানী বলা হয়. So here the has its representative power. প্রতিনিধিত্ব করছে এখানে the. The has its representative power. So before noun rose, the setting of article the is completely appropriate here. Next, number 3. London is on the Thames. London is on the Thames. লন্ডন শহর থেমস নদীর পাশে অবস্থিত. Asking information and giving the information. Where is the London city? It is on the river Thames. Thames নদীর পাশে লন্ডন শহরটি অবস্থিত. So here we can see asking and information. Informative power. So article has its informative power. Next, number point. The Iliad is a great epic of Homer. The Iliad, মহাকাব্য. The Iliad is a great epic of Homer. হোমার কবির মহাকাব্যের নাম হচ্ছে Iliad. There we can observe and the position and the well-known identity of Homer and his contribution. Abstract form of noun. The Iliad. Here Iliad. Here the refers to Iliad, the great epic of Homer. So here we can see an acknowledgement of abstract noun of Homer. কবি হোমারের কৃতিত্ব কি সেটি হচ্ছে গ্রেট এপিক মহাকাব্য, একটা অ্যাবস্ট্রাক্ট ফর্ম অফ নাউন আমরা এখানে দেখতে পাই। সো it is an acknowledgement of his contribution. That's why it is an acknowledgement. So the is used before here the great epic as an acknowledgement of noun. Number 5. The sun, the moon, the sky. These names are unique. So unique common noun. The sun, the moon, the sky. Where there you see this is unique, the common noun, unique, the common noun. In this respect, you should always use article the. Number 6, the immortal Shakespeare. You know, Shakespeare is the greatest dramatist in English dramatic literature. ইংরেজি নাটকের সাহিত্য শেক্সপিয়ার একজন বড় নাট্যকার। So his contributions, তার অবদানগুলো made him famous on earth. So the immortal Shakespeare, অমর কবি শেক্সপিয়ার, এখানে তাকে কি বলা হয়েছে? ডিফাইনিং অ্যাডজেক্টিভ ফ্রেজ। So in respect of defining adjective phrase, before adjective defining adjective phrase, we always use article the. Next, heaven is the best of all sacred places. সমস্ত পবিত্র স্থানের মধ্যে স্বর্গই হচ্ছে উপযুক্ত স্থান। So here we can see superlative term of degree. So heaven is the best superlative degree in respect of degree. Good, better, best. So before superlative degree, the is always appropriate in using. Next, 8. The 9th chapter of the book is very interesting. বইয়ের নবম অধ্যায় খুবই গুরুত্বপূর্ণ। Which chapter is the best? The 9th chapter of the book. Here we can see this is ordinals. What do you mean by ordinals? It is ordinal which shows the importance of a particular thing separately. কোনো গ্রন্থ বা কোনো একটা বিষয়ের বিশেষ একটা বিষয়টাকে নির্দেশনা দিচ্ছে, সেটাকে বলা হয় ordinals. So here the 9th chapter, 9th chapter. The book has many chapters. The book may have 20 chapters. একটি গ্রন্থে 20টি অধ্যায় থাকতে পারে, তারপর একটা নির্দিষ্ট অধ্যায়, সেটি হচ্ছে কি 9th chapter. Here you see before 9th, the using article the is appropriately correct. Number 9, he can play the flute. তিনি বাঁশি বাজাতে পারেন। This is musical instrument. Such as on many musical instruments, we shall always use article the. So before noun flute, the is used here. So it is correct. The poor are always with us. The poor are always with us. Here we shall mention parts of speech. The poor here you see number 10 similar points such as the poor. The poor are adjective. So the poor are always with us. So poor is an adjective form. So, in this 4 word, we can see marks point men or woman, men and women. These are noun. These are noun. So the 4 refers to noun and noun also. In this case, superlative points. Superlative points in this means অর্থাৎ the 4 refers to men and women. In these superlative points, we shall always use the 4. The 4 এখানে plural form of noun. The 4. Who are the 4? Such as men and women and others, such as young boys and girls included here. Number 11. The verb is the word, chief word in a sentence. We know that verb is the chief word in a sentence. Verb বা ক্রিয়া হচ্ছে সেন্টেন্সের সবচেয়ে মূল্যবান এবং প্রধান শব্দ. So here the verb is the word. Here word is noun, and this word refers to chief word, equivalent chief word. So the verb is the chief word in a sentence, but word equivalent in meaning is chief word. That is why when we can find out the emphasis on noun as superlative. So as superlative বলতে কি chief word in this sense, as superlative. So as superlative we can find out the emphasis of a noun. That is why the is appropriately used here correctly. Number 12. The more you read, the more you will learn. অর্থাৎ if you read more, you will learn more. This is just a complex sentence. So here we can see verb read. The more you read, there is the touch of as an adverb with comparative. So more comparative, but here verb. So here the is used as an adverb with comparative. So I taught you thoroughly one by one on the basis of sentence and gave you some dictations and informations and investigative activities of article the. So we should always remember what kind of hints, what kind of directions, and what kind of investigations or informations article can give us. So on my next class I shall teach you on part 3. I am teaching you now on part 2, the using chapter of article the definite article. Next, repeat the chapter on article definite article. What is definite article? It is definite article which points out some arguments, some dictations, some informations, some investigations, such acknowledgements of noun or any kind of parts of speech. You should always remember this kind of informations. And wait for the next class on chapter 3. On chapter 3, I shall give you much ideas on question setting, on which way the question may arise and how can you solve your problems appearing at the examination. Thank you very much.